side of an alien crash. Welcome to Fast Friday. Hi everyone, welcome to Pal to Tech. Let's get right into it. A faster way to format your SD card. No going into the menu. Press and hold down the Drive Delete button. While you're holding it down, press in the rear command dial like this. And there you go. So my next little hidden feature has to do with the built-in flash on the camera. You can definitely use it as a fill flash, and there's an easy way to do that. So in your menu, it's located in the flash icon right here. Flash function setting, you see that? And you'll have a white square just like that. I don't know about you, but I am always trying to use the little joystick on the back or the buttons to try and activate it. That's not what you do. Instead, rotate the rear command dial. And you want to rotate it to M for manual. Once you've selected manual, you can then use the joystick to shift to the right and select the power, rotating the command dial. Press menu OK, and now that flash is gonna go off. Okay, the next one, and I guarantee most of you won't know this one. Framing outline. When you look through the electronic viewfinder or you look at the LCD screen in back, especially when things get darker, you can't always make out the box where they are. So what you do, go into your menu, into the wrench, screen setup, into DISP custom setting, choose EVF LCD, and go all the way to the very last page and choose framing outline. You see how there is now a white border around the actual frame. And that can particularly help when looking through the electronic viewfinder. Here it is without, and here it is with. Now I'm going to stop right here and I'm going to give you a bonus tip because I keep making this mistake. It's driving me crazy. I don't know why I keep doing it. Maybe because I'm messing around with the menu so much, but I am constantly noticing that my image quality is changing the medium. And there's a reason for that. I keep accidentally triggering the digital teleconverter. So watch when I go in here. There it is. It's on 50 millimeter. I don't want that. I want it off. And now it's returned to a large JPEG file format. Seriously, if your camera's acting wonky, check that digital teleconverter from being enabled because 9 times out of 10, at least for me, that was the culprit. For our next feature, we're going to remove a little bit of clutter in the camera. You ever notice that when you go into view mode setting and you choose, say, shooting, right? You've got that whole switcheroo thing going on. When you put your face against it, that trips the camera, turns off the LCD screen. Pull it back, LCD screen turns back on. And there's all these options. And maybe you don't use most of them and you want to quickly change from one to another without having to scroll down the menu. When you go into view mode setting and choose one of these, we'll do shooting, and you see your choices, press the Q button on the camera, just like this. Have a look at this. Now there's checkboxes next to them. I don't use this, I don't use this, I don't use this. That's it. I just use these two. So now if I go back and I go back into view mode setting again, shooting, look at that. The clutter has been removed and the menu's a lot more simple. I have said time and time again how important it is to make sure that you have the histogram enabled. And that is not the tip that I'm talking about right here. But since you're here, screen setup, DISP custom setting, and make sure that histogram is ticked. And when you do, you have your histogram. Now we're going to overload it. I'm going to choose a shortcut button, this one right here. Press and hold down DISP back, and I'm going to choose a shortcut button. I'll choose the top one right here. And for this, I'm going to go ahead and select histogram. So now when I'm out and about shooting and I press that custom button, you have an RGB histogram on the camera. As soon as you press the shutter release button, it disappears. Otherwise, the custom button that you made acts like a toggle. So let's say you're going to take a shot and you open up the histogram. Oh, looks like we have a bit of clipping. Look at that. Let's turn it down. There we go. And there's still some red clipping. This can be very useful depending upon what you're shooting. And if you need to focus in on a specific color and see if the highlights are blown, you're going to want to use this histogram. I do have an entire video on the RGB histogram. Go check it out if you need more information on it. There is a secret, not sure if you know this one yet, but a way that you can speed it up, the transfer from your camera to your phone. Inside your network settings, go to Bluetooth smartphone setting. And go to the second page. The secret is right here. The camera defaults to 2.4 gigahertz and change it to 5 gigahertz. I would be shocked if your smartphone running the Fuji app didn't support 5 gigahertz. I've got 60 high quality JPEGs, the largest JPEGs that the camera can shoot. When I connect the camera to the app using the 2.4 gigahertz frequency, look at how slow it goes. It's up to 9 minutes and counting. I can't even wait this long. Ditch it. Let's switch it to 5 gigahertz. Everything's the same. The only change I made was I just changed the frequency. Have a look at this. Look at how much faster it goes. Time remaining, about 3 minutes. You see them? They're just coming in real quick. Set it to 5 gigahertz. Watch those speeds increase by a factor of 3. You're welcome. My last tip is sort of unique, and I'll bet you probably don't know this one as well. When you are shooting 3x2 format images and you plug your camera via HDMI into a widescreen monitor, you will notice that there are black bars on either side. You can actually set the aspect ratio for the images when you play them back and display them on a monitor. Press the play button. Go ahead and play back the images that are on your SD card, then press the menu OK button. This is sort of a little hidden menu. Going to the second screen, DISP aspect, and there's 2 choices right here. Once you set that, all of the images that you see on the monitor, okay, when you play them back, will be in that aspect ratio, and it will remain that way even if you turn the camera off. So it's a permanent way of doing it. The only way you could put it back is to go back in and sort of undo it by switching it to 3x2 again. Well, that wraps it up. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you found the video helpful or at least entertaining. And if you did, be sure to give it the like and subscribe. I'm going to be signing off now, but have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you in a new video very soon. Take care. Love the way you hold me.